All right. Let's jump right into this. We just gonna get up and go and get up. Cause the reasons of which that I have. Um, we'll just be doing. Honestly, I'm probably only gonna be here for an hour or two, but we're gonna spend that time doing what it is that we do. And what we do today is gonna be story missions. That is what we are going to be doing in the today. I did have a little to drink, and by a little I mean more than most people probably would, but we're good. Let's see, what's the mission? Oh yeah, I left off where I'm supposed to go back and put the thing to tell him where I am, or tell him where Phineas is. The encrypted code, as one would call it.
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system? What could go wrong?
I agree, Ellie. What could go wrong? This is a mission of rights, and two lefts make a right. Therefore, we're going in the right direction. Send corrupted tracking signal.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Honestly, right now I'm only helping Phineas because I don't like the board, and the board doesn't like me. So we're going against them. We don't care about them. I like Phineas more than I like the board, and that's because Phineas is a mad scientist. If you show me a mad scientist, I will like them as a character. That's just fact.
Captain, you have a message from Adjutant
I
Sophia
don't care about
Akalova.
Adjutant Sophia
I'm
Akira.
impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it.
Me too.
Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Well, I'll visit you in Byzantium. I'll be there. Who's ready to make a decision? Because honestly, we're just gonna offer.
Captain.
I don't know how I played through this game the first time, but currently, I don't like her, and I'm gonna off her. I guess you could say I'm gonna off her a deal of a lifetime. Off her deal of a lifetime, man. I'm too good at this.
For this.
We didn't even get our hands dirty.
Not so fast.
Excuse you? I've been offered to come here by Adjutant Chimera.
All right, you're cleared. The adjutant's expecting.
I know.
Go on through.
Go on through to the other side. Alright. Increases your movement speed for support when you enter attack. Dialogue skill. I don't really care for dialogue skill. Is any of this better than, I think, 80? 80 is the to beat number. I'm looking for anything that can beat 80. Halcyon! Alright. I'm really not interested in anything. I'll talk to the board. Wow, it feels like I've been here before. Don't mind the mess outside. That wasn't me, I
I
promise.
admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet.
Yeah, why'd you want to see
I
me?
understand you've
I'm chilling.
infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking.
Uh-huh.
Even disturbing.
A little bit.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult
I
to
accept the
but
truth.
we must accept the truth before we can move forward.
I didn't not.
Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
So that's your solution. Put the whole colony on ice. People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not.
You want to bet?
The workers of Hell's...
Hey,
What?
don't diss my friend.
I'll answer.
How do I get out of here? I'm done talking to you. Fine, we'll keep talking to her. I don't have another choice. But whatever. How long do we
We've
have?
already crossed the point of no return.
Uh-huh.
The collapse has
Uh-huh.
already begun.
Interesting.
You must
That's
have noticed
crazy.
the signs in
Uh-huh.
Emerald Vale.
Yeah. Malnutrition, disease.
high mortality rates.
Yep.
This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their
Uh-huh.
hunger.
Uh-huh.
Very soon, people are going to
Uh-huh.
realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible,
Uh-huh.
and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're feeding them lies. Your workers are starving, and you're lying to them. That's all
And
you
what
do
will
is
happen if
lie to
workers
your
realize
workers.
their colony is collapsing and their resources are dwindling? Panic. Hoarding. Workers killing one another for a scrap of bread. The truth won't do this colony any good. The truth won't save it from the inevitable. The truth, Captain, is the enemy of security.
Yeah, I don't have any more questions. Why do you want to see
about
me?
Emerald Vale.
What about it?
I will be frank. Edgewater was a lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at what I
I
do.
don't know how you managed to convince a faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact, Edgewater is more productive than ever before.
Honestly, all I did was
Every
tell them, hey,
worker in
y'all should go
Edgewater
back
will
to
be
your posts.
expedited into our lifetime employment program. Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous...
That's all I
debt.
did. All I did was say, hey, y'all should go back to the town. And they were like, oh, okay. I didn't see it that way. And they were like, I'm going. And I was like, good. Yeah, I really don't care about that
You should be
town.
proud of yourself.
I'm
Captain.
not.
You're on the verge
I'm
of
just
making
chilling.
history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me.
Imagine
made
just
arrangements for
chilling
your
and this
journey to
lady
the
comes
home.
out of nowhere and tells you you've
You
been
will
working
board
for
your
her this whole
former
time.
colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony.
How are you going to do that? What's so important about the Hope?
Technology, Captain. The same technology that allowed you and your fellow colonists to make the journey from Earth to Halcyon. Under the Lifetime Employment Program, every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect
So what's
storage facility for the colony's workers.
So what's going to happen to the homies? That guy to the right of me was my neighbor. He was my friend. We played poker on Saturday nights. What about him?
I
He
won't
was my
lie to
homie.
you. We're going to have to dispose
Oh,
of some
you
of the
ain't getting
Hope's
rid of
settlers
Henry.
in order to make
Henry
room for
was the
Halcyon's
homie.
rotating workforce. But try to understand. Many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be
I was
lethal.
frozen for far too long. I'll do it.
I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Yeah, we're going to save Halcyon. With your corpse! Yeah, we're really saving Halcyon, aren't we? Man, Sophia, you look a little dusty. You should clean that outfit a little more. It looks like you got a little dust on it. Man, look at all these guards. You see these guards, Felix? I'm gonna be honest. Imagine being like the owner of a corporation or whatever she was to this place. She knew I came in here and did this. There's no way she didn't know I came in here and killed all these people. Like, I killed this dude, I killed the guards, I killed everybody in this room, and she came in and she was like, you know what? You seem like a trustworthy employee. And I'm just sitting here like, what? I've literally done nothing to help you. What do you mean? And she trusted me. That's her fault, honestly.
Here we go!
Another fight for me. Can we talk?
I guess. What do you want?
So we're really gonna do this?
What?
I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
Sure, but it's not really. Not really, yeah.
Okay, just checking. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive.
I agree, actually.
Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Why you want to know? I'm just chilling. Sounded better than being home on a Saturday
That
night.
thinking's gotten me into all sorts of trouble. Usually not the dying aboard prison kind. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
I really don't care. Well, no. If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good
This is
hands.
why I like you, Captain. Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
I'm literally the best in the world, so like, if y'all don't agree with me, you're wrong. That's just how it is. If it was different, then it would be different. But it's not. I'm always right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Since I'm always right, if you agree with me, then you're right. If you don't, then you're wrong. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. But that's just the way it is. Guess we're hopping back on our ship. Not like doing the stopping here did anything for us. Oh, that's crazy. My bad. These two quests are pointless, so yeah, we're just gonna keep going with the main quest.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
It really wasn't my idea, so I don't know why you're talking to me about it. We're going to the Hope. Hope, 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 hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Now, what's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into
I like where this is
sun.
going. That's all for now.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
Well, the adjutant deserved it. She she did something, I think. What did she do? She insulted Felix. That's right, she insulted Felix. And as we all know, Felix is the boy, and anyone who messes with him is wrong. So, had to put her down. That's just how it is. How is there a Dreno on the Hope? Isn't the Hope? Isn't the Hope an Earth, ship? I mean, maybe they brought it with them, but like, if the Hope is an Earth ship, then how did a Dreno get on here? What is my exact objectives here? We got repower, patch Ada. Yeah, I guess we'll do this first then. It's closer. Patch. Seeing if any of these upgrade our quest in any way. Oops. Like, I'm not against the fact of finding a Dreno on the ship. All I'm saying is how? How did Dreno go on the ship?
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like a threat. How does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel to threaten people? Because if I had to take a guess, I would say you're a little rusty. He's ashes. He's not rust. That was a bad one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. If you ever see this anywhere, I don't know where you are or what you're doing here. Honestly, I don't. If you're here, hey, hi. If you're here, hello. How's it going? Point stands.
How'd you do that?
I don't understand.
Heads up! Take him down!
I also forgot what I was talking about, so.
The last of them.
What was I talking about? Uh-huh. I agree, Ellie. You raise valid points. She didn't talk, I'm just trying to change the subject. I mean, She asked me a question. That's why I spoke to her. Meow. Meow.
Go best for the best.
Space's choice. Can I parkour up here? I'll take that as a no. I don't even know why I thought I could parkour up there. Can everyone look? Look. All I'm saying is, can we all just like take a look? I do have it still equipped, right? Let me check. Can we all just take a look? Like, this is that, and that is there. Can we all just take a look and see? How did I think I was gonna get up there? I can't jump that high. What a... Anyways.
Error. Hope crew data not found.
Identify yourself. I am, yeah, I'll take you to a mechanical engineer.
This unit is not experiencing errors.
You just said error twice.
Error. This unit is functioning correctly.
Well, this is what y'all get for thinking this is a game. Who? Hey! How dare you? Can't go up. Can't go through there. Where am I going? I guess I'll go in here. Why not? Nothing else to do. I'll go in here. Hack. That's not hacking. That's lockpicking, actually. Continues any of this. Take our quest to the next step. Probably not, because I don't think it really matters, but. Easy. What else is in here? I'll take it all.
Gotta show me how you did that.
Was that a better helmet than what I got? Because I take better helmets. No. That was garbage. Imagine giving me such garbage. Where am I? Whatever, I'm exploring right now. There's no need to hurry. Anything down there? Is it worth going down there? What's over here? This is just where I was. What do you got? Nothing. Parkour! Oh, I'm so good at this game. Help. Alright, I take back what I said. I was over here too, that's where I killed the boy. Well, I guess we're just gonna continue on this way. Oh, I almost jumped right off of there. That probably would have... Where am I? Anyway. Alright, where am I going? What's that? I missed that earlier. This way? I guess. Why not? feel like I can get up here. I have one up there. There's a door that I can lockpick. I see it. Like, I can see it from here. Oh, you know what? It's actually probably this door. Why is this even stealing? I'm not friends with the people who run this place. Actually, you know what? I can see it. I guess it's still stealing even if you aren't their friends.
Got nimble fingers, Captain.
Like if I were to say I hate this guy and then I took his favorite basketball, I guess that would still be considered stealing. I guess. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. I'll side against me on this one.
Alert, intruder.
They were onto my schemes. We can't have that. If they know anything about me, they gotta go down. There's nothing. Wow, imagine giving me a loot box that has nothing in it. What's this? Yo, my question is, where's Henry? He was the boy. We used to play cards. Is Henry here? Oh, that's the wrong button. I meant to press tab.
Think of much worse than drooling on your pillow in front of a bunch of strangers.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. If a stranger came into my room and I was drooling on my pillow, I don't think I would care too much. Like, I feel like my response would be like, well, why are you walking into my room while I'm asleep? Like, some people be like, wow, you watching me drool? I'd be like, wow, why are you in here? Like, what could you being in here have to offer anybody? I'm trying to sleep. I need my beauty sleep. Stomach's growling. I could use some food, to be honest. But, you know what they say. Food schmood. Let's rocket jump real quick. That didn't work. Anyways, I guess we'll take the elevator. Whatever. Okay, y'all change clothes really fast. Have I ever told y'all that? Honestly, I rely on this a lot. Maybe that's like, maybe I should eventually do like a challenge run. Like, can I beat this game without using the slowdown time? Yes, I get that it would basically become a regular first-person shooter, but man, do I rely on that a lot.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
Looks like we're doing this.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
No?
No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer...
Does she hear me?
Oh, I see. Yes, never...
What is she talking about?
mind.
Must feel like coming home for you, boss.
Why? Gotta say, that's a little rude, Felix. It's not like this is Earth. Oh yeah, no, my current helmet is so much better.
They can't keep us out.
Ugh. Easy. What's up here? I'm gonna just assume I went everywhere. I think that's a good guess. Yeah, I think that's a good guess. We're already everywhere. Let's This isn't the end of the game, is it? New bridge status, comms.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
I honestly like your humor now. Your humor now is pretty good.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Let's yeet. I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Ellie's got me. You're right. This is too rude. There's no other choice. Oh, I wanted to do it.
Admitting a deficit. My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain.
I wasn't going
Skipping
to.
the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
YOLO.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
This isn't the end of the game, is it? Better not be the end of the game.
We are still alive
Okay.
and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
Okay, I was hoping we didn't beat it already. Honestly, I thought we did. But I was like, wow, really? Already? You know what else I was gonna do is I was gonna give my official rating, I guess, of the Gorgon DLC, because that was my first time playing it. Honestly, the Gorgon DLC was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Honestly, my only complaint would be that it felt like a DLC, which isn't really a complaint. It's that because that's what it's supposed to feel like. It is a DLC. It makes sense that it would feel like that, and I would hope that it does feel like that. There's only been one game to me that hasn't given that. This feels like a DLC feel to its DLC, and that's The Witcher 3. Which I do intend on playing at some point again. Gorgon was good. I honestly really loved the fact that you could just yeet what's-her-name into the reactor. That was awesome. I enjoyed every second of it. As you could tell by if you go back to the thing
Captain,
and
I am
left.
receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked
Hold on.
with priority status. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events.
Actually, I think we're going to go ahead and beat the game tonight, because I think we're pretty close.
How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
But yeah, Gorgon. I didn't really, honestly, when going into it, I didn't expect it to be that long based on how long the base game was. So, I wasn't disappointed at all. Honestly, it met all my expectations. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Because honestly, it really just felt like a really long side quest, which I enjoyed. Like, I hate when something feels like a DLC, where it feels like it's just not communicated in any way, shape, or form.
On they go.
That guy did a lot of damage. Why? But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm honestly interested to see what they do with their second DLC. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a second. I hope they have a second DLC. Shoot, I bought the season pass. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and make a save right here. And if they do ever do a second DLC, I'll just come back and load in with like the save. We'll do a new save, and there we go.
Don't mess with us. Take your best shot, asshole.
Hushing up.
think that was everybody. That armor wasn't better than mine, was it? 49, 54. Mine's 86, right? 87. Okay. So we're good as far as armor's concerned. I'll let Bubbles live. I've changed my mind. Honestly, I just gotta kinda... I might try to beat this game right now. I just don't know what I'm gonna play afterwards. I might start my Fallout playthroughs, in which I am going to start at Fallout 1. But I don't know if that's real. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play Destroy All Humans after this, I think. I think that's gonna be my go-to. Because that whole Destroy All Humans, I played that a lot as a kid. And it's new now. So, like...
Nice work.
I might go ahead and play that. I own it. I bought it when it first came out. I haven't played it yet, so that'll all be blind to me. I say blind, but it'll be like neutral? Because I haven't really played it. Like, I played it as a kid, but I don't really remember any of it. So we'll see. I think that's what I'm going to play next. We'll see. If going into this marks our do not turn back point, then we're just going to go ahead and beat the game tonight, I think.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Well, if the crew wants to speak to me, they should have said so.
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
I don't care about this. I don't really care about being the only hope, whatever. Yeah, good. Figures. I have to be the one to save
Kick down
it.
some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
I agree with Felix, actually.
I'm sure the outlaw Phineas will appreciate you saving his day, as it were, Captain. If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Everybody strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Good, because y'all are the two I'm taking.
Us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Don't get me wrong, I like you, Pavarti. But you ain't coming with me on this. I've grown kind of attached to Felix in this playthrough. He just gets me. Let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and resave now. And this will be our backup point. We might as well beat this game tonight.
Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
We doing it, boys. We're beating this game. That's all for now.
Speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Honestly, there's not really a downside here. But, yeah, how long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Okay, he's insulting me. You hullhead, don't you know who I am? Transmit your biometric ID so I know who to fire.
What? Oh, yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
I just couldn't see you clearly before. Screen's on the fritz. Damn thing. But for the record, now that I hear you, I totally recognize you. Totally. You're, you, of course. Obviously.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, leave me be. I'm going for it. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, my two companions that are just gonna sit here and watch and give me the perks for them existing. Go ahead and switch to my toss ball stick.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Mardat.
Now that was fun!
Do we even need a loot anymore? We have plenty of loot. I hate to be that guy. But why are y'all screaming? Y'all are the ones who chose to follow me here. Like, I had no doubt in my ability. I knew I was just gonna come in here and fight people. Why? Like, these people from Groundbreaker just kind of infiltrated and decided they wanted to be here too. Like, I'm gonna just be punching my way through here. The fact that they tried to follow me is their business. Boop.
Sure never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
Me neither, but here we are.
Never broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in though.
That's what we're here for, Felix. We breaking in. And anyone who gets in our way will perish. After this long elevator ride, of course, because you can't go anywhere without a long elevator ride.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
What options?
Sublight has arrived. Hey, kid. A little bird told me you could use our help.
My only option is to go in.
Always pay my debt.
Alright, I guess not. My only option is to take it a little slow and yeah, uh-huh. Oh wow, it's all the way back here. Okay, 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 okay. Uh-huh. I see.
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Are you new here?
I
didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Oh crap.
By the law.
They weren't supposed to see me.
That's the last of him!
Easy. Easy. Oh, you're an enemy? Who are you? I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and save after each bit because I feel like just running and gunning. So we'll just keep going on to our recent save and saving.
Didn't say nothing about breaking in though.
Like, who knows? I'm actually gonna go ahead and save at the end of this long field trip. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Alright. There we go.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
There's only one option that interests me.
Hey, kid. A little bird told me you could use our help. I said I owed you one, and I always pay my debt.
You tell him, Lilia.
Heads up, boss!
This is our time. Our time is now.
Are you new here?
Congratulations, you passed.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for your
Yes, ma'am.
vigilant services. How's that leg? Besides broken.
No less the best.
Do I have a helmet that I can put on to lockpick this? I'm actually pretty sure that one that gives me stealth skills will get me there. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah. Guess not. Alright, my current weapon was the one, this one, 103. Guess we can't get in there. Well, Felix shouldn't have been standing there. Look at him. What a loser. Take your kneecap! Workbench in here, right? Guess we're taking an alternate route. Imagine being a slow elevator.
Hold it. That's not what I'm saying. Whoa.
I hate how their conversation can interrupt me bashing their kneecaps in. Okay. I sure like jumping. It's my specialty. Workbench, time to repair all. The pit. Go ahead and save here since I intend on playing this as recklessly as possible.
This is what the board wants. Every worker in Halcyon stuffed into one of those chambers.
Whee!
All right, MSI.
You do. Okay.
Serves you right.
Oh, this is just a... Oh! When you accidentally break your legs.
Hey, are you new here?
Intimidate. I don't need a welcome. Die! Oh, there's a door right here. I'm just blind and can't see. Some would say those are the same two things. I wouldn't, so don't at me.
Are you new? Okay. I don't see what the... Oh.
Who are you? These MSI people. They just came in here and started attacking me. I was on their side. I'm alright about everything, Ellie. Don't worry.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me.
What did I do?
Your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
I don't care about Halcyon. I'm just rooting out corruption one idiot at a time.
I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison.
You say that, but I've killed more of y'all than y'all have of me.
I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Okay, that's just rude. I've done nothing to deserve this. Yeah, you're just the man I'm here to kill. Actually, yeah, well, now there's no call for hostility.
No call for... You unbelievable
That's a little
bitch.
aggressive, I'm gonna be honest.
Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged, quartered, bankrupted.
I like all of those options.
Thankfully,
Actually, I don't want to
you're
be
in a prison
bankrupt.
already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here.
Oh, okay, I got you. My bad. All you had to do was tell me. Yeah, how long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed.
It's not the next best thing.
Room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I can't wait to get in there and kill you. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and save here because this automechanical can indeed kill me if I don't play this right. And by play this right, I mean run right in and start swinging with my hammer, obviously, because I need to knock boy out.
We're doing this.
Don't mind me, just a god. I'm gonna kill him with this. Oh man.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
How glad are you to see me?
You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah, you have any idea how much trouble I just went through?
What? Break into the most heavily guarded facility in the most hostile world in Halcyon? No, I have absolutely no idea.
Honestly, I want to side against Phineas and kill him, but I just love Phineas's character so much.
My life, but there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Yeah, I was just about to pop open some
I
drinks.
would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be
I'm honestly not too worried about it.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Yeah, best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process.
I'm actually pretty sure this is the end.
Starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
I am
What do
leader
you say, old
material,
friend?
aren't I?
Will you help us?
Yeah, I won't do whatever I want all the
You've certainly
time.
earned your freedom. Halcyon is a better place with you around. You've kept your end of our bargain. Now it's time I kept mine. I'll revive the Hope's colonists myself, and we'll get on with the business of saving this colony. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Sure. And that's the end, right? So it
The
teaches
OSI
everything.
teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
There we go. We beat it.
From the moment he landed in
I'll watch it.
Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as
You tell
Halcyon
him,
began
Sanjar.
its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Bolstered by her status as savior of humanity, Lilia Hagen ushered sublight salvage to a new golden age. Her company grew bolder and more transparent over time, muddying the line between lawful and criminal for the entire colony.
Get him, Lila.
Sublight
Lilia.
family would
Oh,
thrive
I don't
for
care what your
years
name
to
is,
come.
honestly.
After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson.
That's who
including
Reed
a
Thompson is.
single
I heard
day
his
of
name
rest,
earlier in the game, and I
which
did
came to be
not know
known
who it
as
was.
a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself,
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities.
I completely forgot to do that one side quest.
While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly
Well,
everyone had to learn
game's
to make
over,
do
so we
with
probably
less.
won't.
Some even had to get jobs.
Oh
It was a
no.
dark time indeed.
Not
Even the
get
Gorgon
jobs.
asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The Gorgon Project created divisions among Wells' newly awakened scientists. Many wanted to let the facility and its failures rot, but others saw an opportunity to improve the work of the original scientists, and perhaps the lives of Halcyon's masses. Minnie Ambrose made a compelling case for the benefits of an improved Adrenatime formula, one that could reinvigorate Halcyon's exhausted, malnourished workforce as they fought for survival in the new and uncertain
Honestly,
world.
I'm gonna be honest. I sided with
Led
her
the
because I thought it
project,
was gonna ruin
committed to
everything, but
reasonable schedules and honest reporting. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was
she abandoned
sobering
me.
for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with.
I'll give
And he
another
devoted
rundown of
himself
how I
to
feel
easing
about this
their
game and the
suffering
DLC
wherever he
after this
could.
is all over.
He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and
Parvati's
wildcat
still my
miners
favorite companion in
sought
this
her
game.
out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. she and Junlei were never far apart. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a
I don't think I ever added her to my crew, though.
She'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets.
So I'm assuming if you
The SAM
do
unit that
their
accompanied
quests,
you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation
then
and
they have a
maintenance
happy ending.
capabilities
If not, then it's
across
like what she
was
just
left
did,
of
and
the
it's like,
colony. This led
meh.
to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals.
I don't care about those human
lives. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and left Dr. Wells to his own devices. The affairs of the colony never distracted you from living out your own dreams, to captain a ship, to sail the Aether, and to earn a reputation as the greatest spacer Halcyon ever had.
Better believe it.
No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Oh, that's the end. Okay, it's just gonna throw me right out like that, huh? Alright, well, while these are playing, I'll give my full-on review of this game now that I've replayed it again. The best thing to compare it to is Fallout, honestly. Like, there's nowhere else to go. If you compare it to Fallout, that's just the best thing. I would say it's on par with Fallout 4. If you hate Fallout 4, then there's something wrong with you. Even if you like the older ones better, Fallout 4 is a good Fallout game. And I would say this is on par with Fallout 4. The only issue I have with it is a little short story-wise. Honestly, side quest-wise as well, because I did most of the side quests in this game. I won't say all, and I won't say nearly all, because I don't know how many I actually missed. But I will say that I know that I did most of the side quests in this game, and it still just wasn't that long of a run. So I would say that it's shorter in that knowledge. Map exploration and all that, it's kind of less than Fallout's, any of the Fallouts. Story-wise and gameplay-wise, I would easily say is on par. Obsidian did really good with it. I know it was kind of more of like a testing ground to see how good they could do. They did well. It was really good. I know it doesn't mean much saying I approve, but I definitely approve. This is an awesome game. I could definitely play it like 2 or 3 times. Probably back to back if I wanted to make different choices. I do like how choices matter, and I do like how... I like how you can kill anybody. Except for... I don't know, you might have a chance to kill Phineas, but I like how you can kill everybody except for Phineas. Like, there's no off-limits, you can just take out whoever you want. I like it. I think that's how most of these games should be made. To where there's an option to where, like, if you kill someone important, there's still an option to continue without them. You don't need console commands to do so. But now as for the Gorgon DLC, it was a DLC, I guess. I honestly would probably put it on par with Automatron from Fallout 4, because it was kind of short. It really didn't feel like anything too special like Nuka World, or... I know you get access to a whole new area, but honestly, the new area just felt more like a maze rather than an actual area to explore, and I didn't really care for that. Personal opinion, though, I'll be honest. Some people may disagree, and I'm fine. I accept that. People will disagree, but... Paralon Gorgon. It was good. I enjoyed it. This was a bit of a shorter stream, but I honestly didn't think I was going to be finishing today. Now as to what I'm going to play next, I am not 100% sure. Right now I'm leaning more towards Destroy All Humans, because I haven't played the remake yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Honestly, and also I did do an earlier stream earlier today where I played with a buddy and we played Gunfire. I might actually do that more. Me and him play games like Gunfire Reborn. We play Overwatch, which I know Overwatch. I don't know. I might try to play Overwatch with him, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. If it goes well, I might do it with him more, but we'll see. Well, shoot, honestly, this is really big, because I don't know. I intend on streaming tomorrow when I wake up, but we'll see. And if I do, I'm pretty sure Destroy All Humans is the go-to. So, those of y'all who checked in, thanks for watching. Those of you who are going to watch it later, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good night, good day, whatever it is for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll see y'all later with whatever it is that I decide to play. It might be something stupid. It might be just something good. We'll see. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.